Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at Feltrim Sports Complex at Haines City, where Lakeland United and Intercity FC will be playing a new match of the United Premier Soccer League Florida West Conference Premier Division. And this time, it's gonna be a good one. Intercity so far undefeated with one victory and one draw. Meanwhile, Lakeland United, the Swans, the current champions of the Florida West Conference, have only played one match and they lost it. And today you'll see it all live here at Lakeland United's YouTube channel in this production of Better Media with the direction of Luciana Echeverri and the assistance of Jairo Quiñone. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start to go over the data. Let's go over the facts that presents us Lakeland United and Intercity for today's game. We can see the team comparison. We can see the standings of the Florida West Conference. So far, the leaders, the new team in the conference, Naples captain, with 2 victories and 1 draw. They have 7 points and they are on top. Second position for Florida Premier with 6 points. Then Intercity, they can be on top of the Florida West Conference today if they manage to defeat Lakeland. After that, we have the Aztecs with 3 points alongside Naples City. And after that, IMG Academy, Lakeland United, FISA Elite, and Clearwater Chargers. All of them have only played one match and they lost it. That's why they all have 0 points. Lakeland today has the opportunity to start making up after that defeat 2-1 against Florida Premier. You are following us at Lakeland's YouTube channel. Feel free to leave your comment. We can really leave your support. And this is the team comparison. Like we just saw, Intercity are on top of Lakeland. 3rd position for the Flamingos. 7th for the Swans. Here we see Lakeland had only one match before this one. They lost it 2-1 against Florida Premier. Meanwhile, Intercity has a record of 1 victory and 1 draw. They tied 0-0 against Naples captain, the leaders of Intercity on the left. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go over the lineups. Let's go over the teams that today are going to be facing each other for the 3 points. Lakeland United, the home team, will go with Spanish goalkeeper 60, Vicent Sanchez, 41, Wensley Pierre Luis, 57, Víctor Martins, 44 from Ecuador, Ginso Palarcon, 6, Guga Lucena, 10, the captain, Eduardo Melo, 49, Gustavo Oliveira, 18, Joao Indio, number 5, Iago Tomás, 19, the player that scored the only goal of Lakeland so far this season, the Japanese winger Rui Sasakura, and number 22, Rafael Fontenelle, the team that Eric Leite has decided to put for today's game. 5 substitutions from last game. No, not 6 substitutions. Meanwhile, Intercity, looking for another victory, has decided to go with Alexander Acuña as the goalkeeper, number 1. 2, Luis Mercado. 3, Aaron Cárdenas. 18, Jamie Thomas. Number 6, Jude Saint-Cyr. 8, Jacob Jimenez. 10, Caleb Greening. 4 for Giovanni Smith. 13 for Isaac Herrera. That's a key player to follow. 11, Edison Laguerre. And 21, Kendrick Williamson, the team that Hebert Portillo has decided to put for this very match. Like we just told you, thanks so much for tuning in at Lakeland's YouTube channel for this match of the United Premier Soccer League. Please leave your like and feel free to leave your comment, to leave your support for your team, be it Lakeland or be it Intercity. Leave your support for your friends, for your family, for your city. Today, Lakeland against Fort Myers. Well, we're running on time, 8 minutes until the kickoff. Joan Garcia asking, how's the score? The match hasn't started, but it's a good question to ask. How do you think the match is going to end today? How many goals are we going to see? It's important to know, if you're a Lakeland United fan, that after this match between Lakeland United and Intercity, we'll have the match of the academy, or well, the former academy of Lakeland United. Now, Lakeland United 2, they will be making their season opener in the Division 1 of the UPSL against Shock City FC. So if you're a Lakeland fan, stay tuned after this very match. It's important to note that, like we said after the lineup of Lakeland, Eric Leite has decided to do 6 substitutions from the match that the Swans lost against Florida Premier 2-1 here at Feltrin Sports Complex. The goalkeeper, Di Carlo, is on the substitute bench. We don't have Jadon, Thiago, Marcos, Matias, or Hudson in their starting lineup. The only players that appear once again in the starting team are going to be Eduardo Melo, the captain, of course, Gustavo Oliveira, Joao Indio, Guga Lucena, and Rui Sasakura. The rest of the players are going to be having their first experience in the UPSL as starting members of the team. Some of the players have already played as substitutes in the match in which Lakeland lost 2-1 against Florida Premier. Meanwhile, Intercity has managed to start with the right foot in this Florida West Conference fall season. They tied against so far the best team in the conference, Naples captain, and they managed to defeat in a difficult match IMG Academy thanks to the goals of Isaac Herrera. Definitely the player to follow alongside Jacob Jimenez. Meanwhile, as we wait for the teams, let me tell you, Lakeland United is gonna be using their usual sky blue jersey, and we're expecting Intercity to be wearing their white one. We can already see the officials right there in the midfield getting ready for the match. The last few exercises for both Lakeland United and Intercity before the start of the match. And it's going to be an interesting game, that's for sure. Lakeland United, the Swans, with a lot of new players in their squad, trying to make a comeback after a hard beginning in the season. The defeat against Florida Premier, maybe not playing their best football. They managed to play some friendly matches in between because that match was 2 weeks ago. They played one match against the under 19 Florida Tropics, and after that, the DME Academy. We can say that against the under 19 Florida Tropics, Lakeland United presented a team conformed mainly by the players from Lakeland United 2. Meanwhile, against DME Academy, a lot of players that are today in the lineup, in the starting lineup. And against DME Academy, Lakeland also lost 2-1, but playing better than against Florida Premier. But that's something to be expected of a team that is starting to know each other, that are getting to know each other as the season goes, and it's difficult for a team to do that. So, of course, Coach Eric Leite decided to play some friendlies in order to get the chemistry going between the boys. Once again, thanks so much to all of you who are tuning in for the match at Lakeland's United YouTube channel. You'll get to see the whole match between the Swans and the Flamingos, between the teams from Lakeland and Fort Myers. Today, if Intercity manages to defeat Lakeland United, they are going to be on top of the table of the Florida West Conference alongside Naples captains. Lakeland United needs to win in order to start going up in the table. So far, 0 points, of course, only one match. But in order to fight for a new crown, in order to defend their title as champions, they need to start winning. And today is going to be a great opportunity to do it. Once again, if you're just tuning in, the match is just about to start. We are going to go over the lineups one more time quickly. Lakeland will go with number 60, Vincent Sanchez, 41, Evansley Pierre-Louis, 57, Victor Martins, 44, Ginso Palarcon, 6, Guga Lucena, 10, the captain of Lakeland, Eduardo Melo, 49, Gustavo Oliveira, 18, Joao Indio, number 5 for Iago Tomás, 19, Rui Sasakura, and 22, Rafael Fontenelle. Meanwhile, Intercity FC will go with Alexander Acuña as the goalkeeper, number 2, Luis Mercado, number 3, Aaron Cárdenas, 18 for Jamie Thomas, number 6 for Jude Saint-Cyr, 8, Jacob Jimenez, 10, Caleb Greening, 4 for Giovanni Smith, 13 for Isaac Herrera, 11 for Edison Laguerre, and 21 for Kendrick Williamson. Starting to see the lineup of Lakeland, I expect the usual team with 3 defenders, 4 players in the midfield, and 3 strikers. But I admit it's going to be a little bit weird to see Iago Tomás as a winger, because I usually have seen him play as a midfielder. We already know what Rui Sasakura is capable of as a winger, and we have seen that Rafael Fontenelle is a striker. So we'll have to wait and see if actually Coach Eric Leite has decided to do any type of substitution to the lineup, at least in that regard. Meanwhile, Intercity, I expect to see a much more classic 4-4-2, 4-3-3 formation. I believe that Intercity should look for long passes to the backs of the defenders of Lakeland United. They did something similar against IMG Academy, and Isaac Herrera was able to score. So it's going to be interesting. Coach Eric Leite, in fact, is doing a last-minute pep talk with their players, getting them pumped up for the start of the match. It is a little bit crucial for Lakeland to win today's match, or at least not to lose it. After this match against Intercity, Lakeland is going to be playing an away game, so it's important for them to, before hitting the road, at least have 1 or 3 points in store. Finally, Intercity is not going to be playing with a white jersey, as I first speculated. It's going to be a pink one, of course, going with their badge. So it's going to be a sky blue against pink. Lakeland United against Intercity FC. We are just in time, 3 p.m. right now for the start of the game. The players, as we saw them, are getting ready. And just in a few minutes, we're going to get to see both squads hitting on the field, doing the protocolar greeting, the usual greeting between the players and the officials. And after that, the action will start here at Haines City. You actually can see both the captains of Lakeland City and Lakeland United and Intercity deciding who's going to be taking care of the kickoff and which one is going to select sides. Lakeland is going to be playing on the right side of your screens. Seems like Intercity then will be in charge of the kickoff. And we're just about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you hope wins today's game? Who do you think is going to be the star player, the MVP of the match? That and everything you would like to write, you can leave it on Lakeland's YouTube channel. We can read your support, your love, live in this broadcast produced by Better Media. Right now, Eduardo Melo telling their teammates to get the photo done, and after that, get ready for the entrance. The photo for Lakeland. Meanwhile, Intercity on the left still waiting. Well, seems like there's not going to be a great entrance for the team since Intercity has already taken the left side of the field. Jose Durandi Jr. saying, let's go, Marcus Brenner. Marcus Brenner today, for this match at least, is going to be on the substitute bench. He is going to be a starter in the next match of Lakeland United against Shock City. Now, Intercity exchanging the last few words before the match starts. Lakeland does the same on the right. An interesting match. A great game is about to start at Haines City between Lakeland United and Intercity, ladies and gentlemen. Intercity ready to start off the match. Lakeland United doing the same. Both teams ready. The ref checking for the best ball to start the match. And with Intercity in charge of the kickoff, the match is ready to start, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go Inter, says Leon Pedro. The ref going to check with Acuna. Going to check with his assistant referee if everything's in order over that goal. That's why the match hasn't started yet. Laguerre ready to do the kickoff, ready to start the match. This last minute inconvenience goes to the ref. So far, he's the only one responsible for the delay of the match. We're running 5 minutes. Let's go, people. The match hasn't started, but I can already see that you keep going, that you keep commenting. Thank you so much to all of you following the broadcast between Lakeland United and Intercity. We are waiting for confirmation of the ref so Edison Laguerre can start us off. The match is just about to start. But we still are waiting for the ref. We do apologize for this delay. This is quite unusual. Now, with the ref back on the midfield, with Laguerre ready to start off the match, the ref checks his watch, checks with the goalkeepers. Ladies and gentlemen, the ref blows his whistle, and we are on here at Haines City at Feltrin Sports Complex. Lakeland United is facing Intercity in a new match of the United Premier Soccer League. Here comes Kendrick with the ball. Good pressure from Guga Lucena. Guga playing with Gustavo Oliveira. Oliveira back to Alarcon. Alarcon playing towards the right side. These are some good passes from Lakeland at the beginning of the match. Martins with Evensley Pierre-Louis. Gustavo Oliveira back to Evensley. Now all the way towards the right. Here comes Alarcon. Alarcon trying to go forward. In the end, Lakeland decides to go back. Long pass towards the left. Good opportunity here for Guga Lucena, who is not able to reach for the ball in time. It is a throw-in for Intercity at the beginning of the match. Rey Diel de la Cruz Conde saying, "You're big, Intercity." Remember that if Intercity manages to win today's game, they are going to be on top. They are going to be the leaders of the Florida West Conference alongside Naples captains. Intercity so far undefeated. And of course, they want to stay that way. Here comes the throw-in. Intercity going long. The header by Evensley Pierre-Louis. Gustavo Oliveira towards the center. Now going backwards. Alarcon. Alarcon. Good pass in short with Iago Tomas. Back to Alarcon. They lost it. But still, Lakeland wins the throw-in. Good job by the Swans so far. They shall keep it that way. There goes the throw-in. Iago Tomas defending the ball, but he lost it. Good recovery by Intercity. And here they come for a counterattack. Alarcón with the interception and the pass. Here comes Lakeland once again. Back with Eduardo Melo. With Gustavo Oliveira. Oliveira with eventually Pierre Luis. Pierre Luis, he fails. There's no foul there. It's a clean recovery. And here comes Intercity once again. Good tackle from Pierre Luis, recovering the ball. And Victor Martins playing alongside his teammate Alarcón. It's an interesting beginning. It's a good pace, good rhythm. This is the match that we come to see. Eventually, Pierre Luis looking for Alarcón. He encounters Melo. Eduardo going long. It's an amazing pass. Great opportunity. Here comes the cross. And with the slide of number 2, I think, Luis Mercado, we're going to have the first corner kick of the match. It was an amazing pass from Melo. Let's watch it again. Yeah, Mercado going down, avoiding any further danger. Good tackle. There was an offside position. Finally, the play was disallowed, but still, a good tackle, just like Andrea Necci is saying, from Luis Mercado. Well, Giovanni Smith, number 4, is going to play it long. No, he decides to play in short. No need to take a risk. Here comes Jamie Thomas on the right. Jamie trying to surpass the defender. It's a good pass. Eventually, Pierre Luis with recovery and a foul. The assistant referee raised his flag and signed the foul from Kendrick against eventually Pierre Luis. It's going to be a free kick then for Lakeland United. Now the ref is asking for a ball. Almost 4 minutes of the first half. Interesting beginning so far. Nobody is dominating the game. But they're starting to get closer to the goals. Alarcón, the defender from Ecuador, playing in short towards the right side. Good pass with Joao Indio. Here comes Iago Tomás, who plays it back with Víctor Martins. Alarcón, back to Víctor Martins. On the left, eventually Pierre Luis. Gustavo Oliveira, number 49, in short with number 22. There goes Rafael Fontenelle, playing back with Iago Tomás. Tomás, good pass to Alarcón, but Alarcón needs to play it back. It's a bad pass. Víctor Martins appears to stop the counterattack from Intercity, and now sends a long ball looking for Joao Indio. The pass backward to the goalkeeper Acuna. Good control by Alexander. And now a clearance towards the midfield. Herrera. Good control. Good pass towards the right side. And here comes Kendrick. It's a good control by Kendrick. He has to go over eventually Pierre Luis. He has to play back with number 18, Jamie Thomas. Jamie backwards to Aaron Cárdenas. Intercity had a good opportunity, but they played it backwards now in order to regroup and start again. Long pass, good opportunity here for Intercity. One-on-one situation, they ask for a foul, and the ref says there's no foul there. It's a clean tackle from Víctor Martins. We shall see it again right now. Let's see it. Unfortunately, I don't see the foul. In this one, I agree with the ref. A question, but if the ball hits those posts for American football, but the ball remains on the field, does the referee stop the action? Actually, the posts from American football are behind the goal for the football. So if the ball actually hits one of those and comes back, it's going to be a goal kick. 6 minutes. Lakeland United and Intercity still tying 0-0. Alarcón tried to reach for eventually Pierre Luis. And Guga Lucena stops what could have been a quick throw-in. He sends the ball out of the field. Here comes Jamie Thomas to do the throw-in. There goes the ball. Guga Lucena with the recovery. Pierre Luis, he needs to clear it out. The ball goes out. New throw-in for Intercity. Once again, 18, Jamie Thomas, ready to do the throw-in. Lakeland defending the ball. It's a long one. Pierre Luis with the header. Gustavo Oliveira with the recovery. And here comes Guga Lucena. Back to Victor Sanchez, the Spanish goalkeeper, towards Alarcón. Jeans up, going forward. The ball got out. It's going to be a throw-in for Intercity once again. It's a little bit difficult to notice it from this angle, it's true. Sometimes, even for me, it's difficult to notice if the ball hits either the crossbar or the American football post. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky. Alarcón with Víctor Martins. Now with eventually Pierre Luis. Going forward with Gustavo Oliveira. Oliveira going long for Rui Sasakura, the Japanese winger entering the box, doing a cross. And this time, thanks to the defending. Oh no! Wait. I have to see it again. Did the referee gave a penalty? The ref did indeed give a penalty for Lakeland United. The ref is saying that when Rui Sasakura was going forward, and a yellow card for the captain of Intercity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for the messy situation that we just witnessed, but the ref says there was a penalty since they were grabbing Rui as he was going forward. Yellow card for Giovanni Smith, number 4, and Gustavo Oliveira is going to take the penalty. It's a penalty because when Rui Sasakura entered the penalty box, you can actually see that the defender is grabbing him by the jersey. The ref allowed the play to continue, but then he decided to go back and call the penalty. After this situation, we're going to see the replay and it's going to be clear. Well, Alexander Acuña against Gustavo Oliveira. 9 minutes, penalty kick. The ref blows his whistle. Oliveira to take Lakeland to the lead. Here comes Gustavo Oliveira. It's in. Goal from Lakeland, ladies and gentlemen. 9 minutes for the first half, and Gustavo Oliveira is giving Lakeland United the victory. First goal in the season for Gustavo. Lakeland United 1, Intercity 0. This is the play again. Let's watch it closely. Right there, he is grabbing him by the shoulder, and that's the play that ends up giving the penalty to Lakeland. And also the yellow card for the captain, Giovanni Smith. It has started to rain at Haines City. Lakeland United is winning in 10 minutes of the first half. And now Intercity has to go looking for the equalizer. Long pass. Sanchez with the recovery. There was an offensive foul against Alarcón. The ref gave a free kick for Lakeland. Víctor Martins with Alarcón. Jeans up back to Víctor Martins. Gustavo Oliveira, the author of the only goal of the match so far. Towards Alarcón once again. Melo. Eduardo back to Alarcón. Alarcón fights for the ball and is able to keep it. Joao Indio. Joao lost it. Good recovery by Herrera. And here comes Isaac at full speed. Eduardo Melo helped out and gave the ball back to Sanchez. Clearance towards the midfield. Sasakura with the header. And now, here comes Iago Tomás. Good work by the number 5 of the Swans. Guga Lucena trying to reach Joao Indio. Joao tries to guard the ball. He lost it fair and square. And the ref is giving a free kick to Intercity after a foul from Joao Indio. Well, it's an interesting match, that's for sure. Seeing Intercity fight. And of course, disagreeing with the scoreboard. It was an even match. And the only situation that we had so far was the penalty. Let's hope that this rain allows the match to continue. Eduardo Melo with the clearance. Rafael Fontenelle and Ruiz Sakura going forward. Rafael fighting for the ball. He managed to touch it backwards. And good recovery by Intercity. Good work by the team from Fort Myers. Herrera. Isaac playing backwards. Now towards the center. Good passes from Intercity. This time Eduardo Melo recovered it. Alarcón. Good recovery by Kendrick. And here comes Jacob Jimenez. Alarcón back to Sanchez. Vicent. Back to Alarcón. Eduardo Melo. Gustavo Oliveira. Pass to Evensley Pierre-Louis. And back to Gustavo. The only player putting some pressure is Edison Laguerre. Iago Tomás with Gustavo Oliveira. Back to Iago. Good tackle by Jimenez. Rafael Moreno. Writing in the YouTube comments of the broadcast of Lakeland United's YouTube channel that they should take the referee out of the match and the center back. Still, Intercity, I believe, is playing better than Lakeland. I like the way they are orchestrating the game. They are building up the plays. So far, the only thing that I can argue with Inter is that they are not building... Oh, that's a nasty tackle. The referee allows the game to continue. And finally, Jamie Thomas sends the ball out of the field. It should be a yellow card. And it is a yellow card, yeah. Number 3 now, Aaron Cárdenas, seeing the yellow card. A late tackle. And after that, Jamie Thomas sending the ball out of the field, giving Lakeland a new corner kick. Here comes Iago Tomás, ready to send the corner kick. There goes the cross, the header! And now the clearance by Jamie Thomas. The header once again, the recovery by Gustavo Oliveira. And here comes Lakeland. Ruiz Sakura. Rui decides to go back with Alarcón. He could play with Evensley Pierre-Louis. He does exactly that. Going forward with Gustavo Oliveira. Gustavo Oliveira with a good pass looking for Ruiz Sakura. Alexander Acuña, the goalkeeper, with the catch and the pass towards the left side. 15 minutes of the first half. We still have 30 more minutes to go. Lakeland United is winning. The Swans are achieving their first victory in the season so far. The recovery by Guga Lucena. Guga, he lost it once again against Jacob Jimenez. Good match from the number 8 so far. Jacob keeps going forward. And finally, he lost it after surpassing 4 players of Lakeland. Here comes once again Jamie Thomas to do the throw-in. Here comes the cross, be careful. The header from Eduardo Melo, who was helping out the defense, gave Intercity a corner kick. Let's see how the Flamingos play. Isaac Herrera, ready to send the ball flying. Let's see if it goes towards the far post or the near post. It goes towards the far one, and the header by Alarcón. The rebound is catched by Intercity. Mercado playing back to Acuña. Alexander with the long pass towards the midfield. Good control. Good dribbling. Amazing play by Jude Saint-Cyr, and that's a foul. Yep. Nothing to argue there. A free kick for Intercity. Amazing play by Jude Saint-Cyr. Really, let's watch it again. Let's watch again the foul that he received from Rafael Fontenelle. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for following the game on Lakeland's YouTube channel. Feel free to leave your comment. If you can, please leave your like. It helps the channel grow. Here you'll see all of the matches, all of the games from Lakeland United. Jacob Jimenez with the cross. Sanchez. He lost the ball, but he recovered it. A difficult ball for the goalkeeper. Still, good catch. Let's watch it again. 3 players from Intercity were ready to take care of the ball. The ref gave a free kick to Lakeland United. Saying that, number 4, Giovanni Smith, actually fouled the goalkeeper Sanchez. Alarcón. Alarcón back with Víctor Martins, and Víctor Martins with Pierre-Louis. Gustavo Oliveira. Gustavo takes his time. He plays back to the player from Haiti, eventually Pierre-Louis. Eduardo Melo. Melo looking for Joao Indio. He finds Alarcón. Now they look for Indio. Back to Alarcón. Alarcón looks for Joao Indio once again. Good position. He tries to do a cross. He is stopped. Ruiz Asakura fights for the rebound. The ball goes out, and it's a throw-in for Intercity. Andrew Alvarez now arguing with Rafael Moreno on the YouTube channel of Lakeland United. Well, I believe it goes to Rafael. It could be referring to me. 18 minutes, 30 seconds. Intercity still fighting to reach the equalizer in a good game. There's no foul from Laguerre. It's a throw-in. Intercity already put the ball back into play. Laguerre guards the ball. He plays towards the midfield. The header by Smith. Rafael Fontenelle fighting for the ball. And winning a throw-in for Lakeland. Good job without the ball from Rafael Fontenelle. Iago Tomás with Guga Lucena. Guga Lucena back to eventually Pierre-Louis. Víctor Martins. Looking for Alarcón on the right. Oh, Jinsop lost it. It's a throw-in for Intercity. Herrera ready to put the ball back into play. No, he allows his teammate to do the throw-in so he can go forward. Almost 20 minutes of the first half. Lakeland winning by a penalty kick from Oliveira. Iago Tomás guarding the ball. The ref stops the game. It's going to be a yellow card. It is indeed a yellow card. This time for, I believe, no, it's not Isaac. It's a free kick for Lakeland United. Víctor Martins with Alarcón. Alarcón. Melo. Melo with eventually Pierre-Louis. Now to Gustavo Oliveira. And Gustavo back to Pierre-Louis. Víctor Martins. The ref says that Edison Laguerre fouled Evensley Pierre-Louis and gives a free kick to Lakeland United once again. Intercity disagreeing with the ref in the majority of his calls. Pierre-Louis with Oliveira. Gustavo, he could play towards the center. He does that with Iago Tomás. Back to Gustavo. Oliveira looks for Rafael Fontenelle. Rafael is not able to reach to the ball first because Alexander Acuna came out and grabbed the ball. Good call by the goalkeeper. Lakeland United winning, cutting the undefeated path of Intercity in the UPSL Florida West Conference fall season. It's a long pass, and neither Kendrick or Jamie Thomas are able to stop that long pass. It's a throw-in that Guga Lucena already played with Pierre Luis. Gustavo Oliveira reaching for Alarcón. Alarcón with Melo. Melo with Gustavo Oliveira. In short now with Iago Tomás. Iago Tomás back to Pierre Luis. Back to Iago. And now back to Vítor Martins. Vítor Martins with a long pass. Let's see. He tries to reach for Alarcón. The assistant referee raised his flag. It's an offside position and a free kick for Intercity. 22 minutes of the first half. Lakeland United is winning 1-0 against Intercity thanks to a penalty kick from Gustavo Oliveira. There goes Cárdenas. Back towards Smith. Intercity now in possession of the ball going forward. Jacob Sanchez. Jacob Jimenez couldn't keep the ball. Gustavo Oliveira recovered it. Alarcón plays it back with Vincent Sanchez. Alarcón on the right. Once again. Alarcón stops and goes to the left with Evensley Pierre Luis. Laguerre alongside Caleb Greening, the only players putting some pressure. Iago Tomás back to Eduardo Melo, the captain of the Swans with Evensley Pierre Luis. Gustavo Oliveira, Iago Tomás. Iago Tomás with Rafael Fontenelle. Rafael tried to play forward. Intervention, recovery, and here comes Intercity. Isaac Herrera playing it long. Before that, the recovery by Eduardo Melo, who lost it. Fair and square. Here comes, before that, Evensley Pierre Luis, ladies and gentlemen, with the clearance, and here comes Jamie Thomas. Jamie, he tried to play with Jacob. Oh no, recovery by Jacob Jimenez. He tries to go forward. Kendrick with the cross, and once again, Eduardo Melo with the clearance. Good recovery by Jamie Thomas. That looks like a foul. Jacob goes forward. He could shoot. He tried to go forward. And now the ref is going to show a yellow card to number 57, Vítor Martins, for that previous foul against Jamie Thomas. Right here. Yeah, it's a good call by the ref. And after that, Jacob Jimenez went forward and received another foul. It's a dangerous free kick for Intercity. Let's go, Joao Indio, says Heitor Sampaio. Joao Indio playing a good match so far. But the match, of course, won't continue as long as Jamie Thomas is on the ground. He received a nasty foul, a nasty late tackle from Vítor Martins. The medical staff coming in. And now, it's a good moment to go over the players that are on the benches of both Lakeland and Intercity. It is it was a clear yellow card, Andrea. In the end, I would even argue that maybe under different circumstances, that even could have been a red card. Let's go over the substitutes that Intercity has for today's game. Well, we see once again the foul from Vítor Martins. Yeah. The ref then allowed the play to continue. And after that, Jacob Jimenez received another foul. The substitutes in Intercity are number 17, Brian Gades Jr., number 5, Diego Guatarasma, 19, Iveson Hoven, 12, Pedro Luis León, number 7, Adrián López, 14, Solon Pinto, 30, Alvin Sequeira, 15, Santiago Velázquez, number 9, Fielder Blaze, and 15, Juan Camacho. Right now, as Jamie Thomas is being attended and being helped out of the field, I don't think he's going to be able to continue, but that is up to the coach, Heber Portillo. The ref has decided to let both teams take a moment, rehydrate themselves, and be ready for what's left of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeland United on the bench alongside Eric Leitze are Number 3, Yeli Cantapatono. Number 4, Marcus Brenner. Number 11, Bruno Matti. 24, Paolo Gatto. 27, Luis Fernando Abdul. 30, Vittorio Di Carlo. 32, Ronald Marcal. 40, Mateus Franca. 55, Hudson Argolo. 57, Joao Victor. Those are the substitutes that both teams have in case they need to do any substitutions. When the game continues, remember there's going to be a dangerous free kick for Intercity. This was the play from Rui Sasakura that ended up in a penalty kick. And after that, Gustavo Oliveira took care of the penalty. Alexander Acuna went the other way. And Lakeland managed to score the only game of the match so far. But I don't think it's going to be the last one. Either Lakeland is going to keep scoring or Intercity is going to be able to reach the equalizer. Right now, both teams drinking some water, hydration break. After that, the match will continue with a free kick for Intercity. The players slowly but surely making their way back to the field. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for following the game, for being on the other side, for cheering for your loved ones, for your friends, for your team, for your city. Feel free to leave your comment, and if you can, if it's not much to ask, leave your like. It really helps the YouTube channel of Lakeland United to grow. It's good to see Jamie Thomas back on the field. Seems like there's not going to be any substitution so far. And remember, free kick for Intercity in a dangerous position. Once the camera shows it, there we go. They are in the perfect angle, in the perfect distance to try and surprise Vicent Sanchez. It's near to impossible to try and do a cross here. So a good shot has, I believe, a 70% chance of going in. Let's see. Kendrick is ready to try and shoot and score. Also, it's Caleb Greening. But we also have number 8, Jacob Jimenez. I think that Jacob is in the best position. Also, Caleb is right there. Not a bad one. But Kendrick is the odd one out for me in this position. He's directly in front of the ball. He doesn't have like the angle. The ref arguing with the players who are going to be on the barrier for Lakeland. Vicent Sanchez trying to put some order between those players. Eduardo Melo also instructing his teammates how to stop this free kick. 30 minutes of the first half. Intercity with the chance of reaching the equalizer. It finally is going to be either between Caleb or Jacob. The ref tells the players from Intercity that they shall wait until he blows his whistle. Now the ref puts the barrier back in their place. Vicent Sanchez once again trying to put some order between the barrier. Now, there goes the whistle. Caleb! It wasn't a good shot, unfortunately. Caleb is as disappointed as we are on the shot. It's going to be a goal kick for Lakeland United. All that build up, in the end, for nothing. Well, After the storm, out comes the sun. Vitor Martins. Vitor with Evensley Pierre-Louis. Pierre-Louis back to Vitor Martins. And now Vitor going for Alarcón. He could play with Iago Tomás or with Joao Indio. He plays with Iago Tomás. Good pressure from Jacob. Iago Tomás with the pass towards Evensley Pierre-Louis. Evensley with Melo. Eduardo with the pass in short with Gustavo Oliveira. Gustavo reaching his teammate Guga Lucena. The ref says Guga controlled the ball outside of the field. So, ladies and gentlemen, this shall be... Or is it a... It's a free kick after an offside position from Guga Lucena. My bad. Alexander Acuna. Acuna going for the left side. Ruiz Sakura, Joao Indio, and Iago Tomás with the pressure. Long pass. Finally, the defense of Lakeland sends the ball out. And Intercity wasn't able to keep it in. A new throw-in for Lakeland United. Last 12 minutes of the first half. Iago Tomás guarding the ball. Alarcón, it's a foul and a new free kick for Lakeland United. Right there at the midfield. The pass back to Evensley Pierre-Louis. The defender from IT. In short with Eduardo Melo, the captain. Melo with Gustavo Oliveira. Gustavo Oliveira back to Vitor Martins. Vitor with Iago Tomás. Iago with a long pass towards the left side, looking for Guga Lucena. It's a really long pass that ends up in nothing. It's gonna be a throw-in for Intercity. It shall be said that so far in the game, Intercity has not been able to shoot towards the goal of Vincent Sanchez. The only opportunity they had so far was the free kick. It's a long pass. Good pass from Caleb. And good clearance by Alarcón. Good slide there by Joao Indio. Here comes Herrera. Isaac. He's going to try to do a cross. Good dribbling. He plays it back. Jacob Jimenez has the ball. Good dribbling. And even better recovery. Good defending by both Joao Indio and Iago Tomás. Alongside Alarcón. Jude Sainz with the ball. Jacob Jimenez with the dribbling, with the pass towards the right side. Here comes Laguerre. Edison with the shot. It was a bad one. And now, poor passing, good opportunity. They shoot and they almost scored, ladies and gentlemen. A huge mistake from Lakeland United on the defense. They should have cleared it out, but they didn't. That's why Caleb Greening almost scored the equalizer for Intercity. That right there was a huge mistake by Guga Lucena, who instead of clearing it out, of sending the ball right towards the midfield in order to stop further danger, he tried to play in short. It was a good pressure by Intercity, and right then, when I was saying Intercity needs to start shooting, they start doing it. They still have the intentions to win this match. Evensley Pierre-Louis. Gustavo Oliveira, good header by Jacob Jimenez, who is not able to recover the ball. It's a new throw-in for Lakeland United. They already put the ball back in play. Vitor Martins. Evensley Pierre-Louis. Evensley lost the ball. Good pressure by Caleb Greening. There goes Kendrick. Chulaguerre. Vicent Sanchez has to come out and grab the ball. Intercity are ending the first half playing better than Lakeland. Alarcón. Alarcón has to play back to the center. Eduardo Melo with a long pass. Recovery by Kendrick. And finally, Vitor Martins with Evensley Pierre-Louis. Kendrick with the pressure. There's no foul, says the ref. It's a good recovery by Edison Laguerre. number 11, with the dribbling, with the pass towards Caleb. Good appearance right there. And what a great play by Iago Tomás, ladies and gentlemen. He looks for Rui Sasakura or Rafael Fontenelle. The pass was not as great as the recovery and the dribbling. Alexander Acuna has it. There goes Jacob Jimenez in short with Jamie Thomas. Cárdenas looking for somebody on the left side. Good control by Intercity. Here comes Herrera. Isaac at full speed. Long pass. It's a good one. Sanchez. Good call by the Spanish goalkeeper. He doesn't let the striker reach the ball. He grabs it and plays in short with Eduardo Melo, who's helping out on the defense right now. Here comes Lakeland. Melo. Eduardo looking for Alarcón, who's right now playing on the left side. Back to Eduardo. And now Melo. Iago Tomás with Evensley Pierre-Louis. Back to Iago. Iago Tomás changing from right to left. That's a foul. Kendrick arrived late to fight for the ball against Alarcón. It's a new free kick for Lakeland United. We have 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining of this first half. Lakeland United also has not had that many opportunities. There hasn't been a lot of shots. And Lakeland United has only managed to score thanks to a penalty kick. Good run once again by Iago Tomás, who tried to reach Joao Indio. Good intentions, not so great executions. 39 minutes. Lakeland United 1, Intercity 0. There goes the throw-in. Recovery by Iago Tomás. They asked for a handball. The ref says there wasn't one. Gustavo Oliveira with the pressure. Good dribbling right there by the defense. And now Jude Saint-Cyr with the ball towards Herrera. Good tackle right there by Evensley Pierre-Louis, but still Intercity has the ball. The pressure by Lakeland trying to recover the ball. Iago Tomás fighting against Jude Saint-Cyr. It's a clear recovery. Iago Tomás back. That's a foul against Eduardo Melo right there. And it's going to be at least a yellow card, I believe. No? Finally, the ref lets Edison Laguerre by, and it's going to be just a free kick for Lakeland. Let's go, Inter, says Leonela Leon. We're about to reach the end of the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to leave your comments, to leave your support in the YouTube chat of Lakeland United's YouTube channel. Lakeland already played in short. Gustavo Oliveira. Oliveira going forward. Kendrick fighting for the ball. Caleb helping out. Alarcón with Gustavo Oliveira. A new foul. This one, I didn't saw it. I'm going to be honest. The ref is sure that it was a foul and a free kick for Lakeland United. This time I really wasn't that sure. Well, Eduardo Melo is going to be the one in charge of the free kick. From that position, it's difficult to try and score, but he's actually in a good place to do a cross. We can already see that. Ruiz Sakura, Rafael Fontenelle, also Vitor Martins are there. Melo with the cross, the header by Jacob Jimenez, the rebound. Still a difficult situation for Intercity. And an offensive foul right there by Lakeland. A new free kick this time for Intercity. Jamie Thomas playing back to Alexander Acuna. Alexander Acuna playing towards the left side. Ruiz Sakura with the pressure. It's a really long pass. Let's see. The header, the recovery by Vitor Martins. Good work by the defender. Bad pass. Kendrick. Gustavo Oliveira with the header. Melo. Kendrick with the shot. Far and wide off target. It's a goal kick for Lakeland United with only 3 minutes left for the first half. Still, despite the final shot not being that great, one should praise the work that Kendrick has done with the pressure, with his speed. Vitor Martins. Looking for Alarcón. Here comes Jinsop. Alarcón going forward with Iago Tomás. Iago Tomás with Gustavo Oliveira. Gustavo Oliveira should play with Guga Lucena. He instead plays back to Alarcón. And Alarcón, he played back. And that, I believe, was a foul that the ref let the game continue. Joao Indio going at full speed. He lost the ball. It's gonna be a throw-in for Lakeland United, says the assistant referee, who was next to the ball. Last 2 minutes of the first half. And Lakeland is gonna try to score one more goal with this situation, with this throw-in. Joao Indio looking for Ruiz Asakura. Iago Tomás back to Eduardo Melo. Good opportunity here for Guga Lucena. Kendrick appeared first and sent the ball out of the field. Good appearance by Kendrick. Here comes the throw-in. Rafael Fontenelle or Alarcón? They go with Ruiz Asakura inside of the box. Asakura back to Fontenelle. Fontenelle back to Alarcón. Alarcón lost it. They asked for a foul. Alarcón now backwards to Vitor Martins. Melo. Eduardo lost it against Caleb. And now Caleb lost it with Iago Tomás. Melo. Melo guards the ball. And a free kick for Lakeland United. Once again, Intercity's players arguing with the ref. Last few seconds of regular time of the first half. Free kick for Lakeland United. Melo reaching for Alarcón. Alarcón going forward. Good tackle right there. Kendrick. Oh no, Kendrick lost it to Guga Lucena. And now Gustavo Oliveira. Melo. Eduardo with the pass. Finally, the clearance and the header by Vitor Martins. Good work. Oliveira now lost it against Jacob Jimenez. Back to Acuna. Alexander Acuna with the ball towards the midfield. Alarcón with the clearance. The header by Jacob Jimenez. And now, Eduardo Melo. Melo takes his time. Now he plays in short with Martins. Vitor Martins with a long pass. Good opportunity. No, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the assistant referee raised his flag. And the situation, the play is disallowed. We're about to end the first half of the match. Lakeland United is winning 1-0 against Intercity. In the end, the ref gave a throw-in, not a free kick. Jamie Thomas with the throw-in. Laguerre, a foul from Alarcón and a free kick for Intercity. Jamie Thomas. Jamie lets Cárdenas take care of the free kick. No. Kendrick. Long pass from Kendrick. The header by Vitor Martins. Melo with the clearance. Rafael Fontenelle with the control. Finally, Jacob Jimenez. And the ref, ladies and gentlemen, has blown his whistle and the first half has officially ended. After 46 minutes, Lakeland United is winning the game 1-0 against Intercity, all thanks to that penalty kick that Gustavo Oliveira scored. We're going to have a really interesting and great second half, ladies and gentlemen, so please don't go. Stay tuned in Lakeland's YouTube channel, where the match is being broadcast live in this production by Better Media with the direction of Luciana Echeverri and the assistance of Jairo Quiñone. We are going to be back with the highlights of the first half, and after that, with the second half between Lakeland United and Intercity. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here at Haines City at Feltrim Sports Complex, where Lakeland United and Intercity are facing each other for a new match of the United Premier Soccer League Florida West Conference Fall Season Premier Division. As always, thanks so much for following the match on Lakeland's United YouTube channel. Juliana Ferreira says, "Go, Lakeland, go." And Miguel de Pinto Martinez asking for his partner, for Pedro Leon, to be subbed in. Pedro Leon, number 12. Hopefully, he'll get to see some minutes in the second half. Right now, Lakeland United is winning the game 1-0, all thanks to a penalty kick from Gustavo Oliveira. If there's any substitutions alongside the start of the second half, we'll let you know, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in, for watching the match, for staying in the halftime. And if you can, please, it helps a lot, leave your like in this YouTube video. Right now, the second half of the match is just about to start with the captain Eduardo Melo in front of the ball. The ref making sure everything's in order. He passes the ball to Eduardo. Hi, Rui. Rui Sasakura saying hi to the camera. The ref checks with the goalkeepers. He checks his watch. He blows his whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, the second half between Lakeland United and Intercity is on. Let's see, shall Intercity defend their undefeated season? Shall Lakeland United win for the first time in the fall season? 45 minutes to know. There goes eventually Pierre-Louis back to Vicent Sanchez. It's a clearance by the goalkeeper. There goes Jamie Thomas fighting for the ball. He wins a throw-in, and there goes Jamie Thomas going long. The header by Alarcón. The ref stops the actions, and it's gonna be a ball for Intercity, ladies and gentlemen. There was a foul. Leonela León saying, "Let's go, Inter, up, Inter. Let's go, Inter, for a comeback." Radiel de la Cruz Conde. Thanks so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a good opportunity. Let's see. Jacob Jimenez in charge of the free kick. It is a cross. There goes the ball. Jude Saint-Cyr was close, but not close enough to even touch the ball. It's a goal kick for Vicent Sanchez and Lakeland United. It's a good way to start the second half for Intercity. The header by Caleb Greening, and Jude Saint-Cyr wasn't able to reach it. Sanchez puts the ball back into play. Good pressure by Intercity. Lakeland has to play back, and now with a clearance, they go forward. Ruiz Sakura. Iago Tomás with Gustavo Oliveira. Gustavo Oliveira tried to reach Ruiz Sakura. Good recovery. Good pressure by Ruiz Sakura, and now Acuña with the catch and the ball towards the right side. Once again, long ball from Cárdenas trying to reach Caleb. Caleb is not able to reach for the ball. 2 minutes of the second half. Lakeland United is winning just by 1 goal. There goes Pierre-Louis with the throw in, the recovery by Jude Saint-Cyr. The pressure by Iago Tomás, back to Ruiz Sakura. And now the dribbling skills by Joao Indio. Pierre-Louis lost it again. Here comes Caleb with the pass. Laguerre wasn't able to pass it, but he's able to pass the ball towards the right side. Here comes Jamie Thomas. Good defending by Guga Lucena, who wins the ball back to Lakeland United. The ball goes back. And now it's a long pass. The header in the midfield, the recovery by Lakeland. Iago Tomás. Iago Tomás with Guga Lucena. Guga Lucena, he takes his time. Now he passes forward. Good pass to Gustavo Oliveira. Gustavo Oliveira looks for Ruiz Sakura. Amazing pass. The Japanese winger could score the second goal of the match. Acuña with the save. Acuña once again. And now, finally, Smith recovering the ball. And now the ref stops the match because Acuna was injured when he tried to save the ball again against Rafael Fontenelle. One amazing play by Alexander Acuna. Good save in the first one, and then he dives forward, trying to stop at any cost the goal from Rafael Fontenelle. That's the way a goalkeeper should go. But of course, in the end, it left Alexander Acuna injured. The medical staff comes in. Some of the players of Intercity arguing with the ref, saying that it should be at least a yellow card to Rafael Fontenelle for the way he went toward the ball, disregarding the safety of the player. Right there, Jacob Jimenez arguing with the assistant referee on the right outside the screen. Here's the play once again. The first shot from Ruiz Asakura. After that, the save, the rebound. There's no penalty kick there. But, of course, Acuna received all the strike. Luckily, he seems like he's coming back up on his own. Eduardo Melo even offers him a little help. Good sportsmanship there. Acuna comes back up. He is telling Melo that he received a kick towards his head. Now they're just checking with him if he has any type of concussion, if he's fine. It's a difficult start of the second half, I'll tell you that. The ref takes his time in order to let Alexander Acuna make sure he's fine. He greets the medical staff and yeah, I believe he is good to go. To continue, of course. The ref is gonna drop the ball, and the game will continue then, with Intercity in charge of the possession. Meanwhile, here on the right side, Smith giving some instructions. Acuna playing the ball forward, looking for anybody on the offensive position. The header by Martins, the recovery by Kendrick. Kendrick guards the ball, he plays it back. Good appearance by Rafael Fontenelle. The pass from Rafael wasn't good. It's a throw-in for Intercity, ladies and gentlemen. There goes Jamie Thomas. The header by Alarcón. Once again, the recovery by Jamie Thomas. A dangerous play, that's what the ref is calling, and a free kick that Lakeland has already played. All the way back. All the way back with the goalkeeper Sanchez. Martins. Evensley Pierre-Louis. There goes Herrera. Fighting for the ball. Good job by Pierre-Louis. But still, it's a throw-in for Intercity. Jude Saint-Cyr with Herrera. Back to Jude. Jude goes forward looking for Caleb. Martins. There goes Jacob Jimenez once again. Jacob goes forward with Jude. Jude now with Mercado. Luis Mercado. He goes around and now plays backwards. Giovanni Smith. Smith back to the goalkeeper Acuna. Good work by Giovanni right there. And here comes Cárdenas in short. Oh no, that pass is not good. Still, Cárdenas was able to reach for the ball in time. Avoid any throw-in for Lakeland. Acuna. Acuna in short. Be careful here. The pressure. Acuna could lose it. He goes forward. Ruiz Sasakura with the recovery. Sasakura with the cross. There's nobody there. Cárdenas with the header. Good touch. Oliveira. Gustavo. And they tried to go forward. They tried. Joe Indio to push with Melo, with Sasakura, with Fontenelle. Acuna recovered it. And he played with Cárdenas. Jamie Thomas. Kendrick. Kendrick with the long pass. The recovery right there by Alarcón. Let's go, Inter, says Reydiel de la Cruz Conde. The fans from Intercity hoping to see a comeback from their team. Melo. Back to Iago Tomás. It's a good pass looking for Oliveira. Long shot. Offside position, ladies and gentlemen. Despite an amazing goal, the assistant referee raised his flag right there. I'm sorry, I took my time. The assistant referee is wearing a hat, and that threw me off for a second. It's something that you don't get to see often. I think it's amazing. It's a good way to battle the sun. The game continues. Martins going forward. Good tackle by Intercity. Despite Lakeland pushes forward with Iago Tomás. Good pass. There's no offside position here. Here comes Joao Indio. Good dribbling. He takes his time now and plays back with Eduardo Melo. Melo reaching for the left side. Guga Lucena with Iago Tomás. Iago Tomás back to Guga. Lucena with Iago. Melo asked for a pass. Martins now with Eduardo. 10 minutes of the second half. Vítor Martins. Melo. Good passes here. They could shoot from the distance. Back to the right side. Good recovery by Herrera. And Herrera now lets the ball with Laguerre. Good tackle, but still, Laguerre pushes forward. He plays with Jimenez. Jacob towards the right. Kendrick is not able to reach for the ball, and neither is Jamie Thomas. It's a throw-in for Lakeland United. It's anyone's game, really. There's gonna be 2 substitutions in Lakeland United, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's see. Rafael Fontenelle comes out. Number 22. Number 32, Ronald Marcal comes in. 22 out, 32 in. And the other player who's gonna be subbed in is number 24, Paolo Gatto. Who's gonna come out? We are not sure who's gonna come out. But Paolo Gatto, oh, there we go. It's number, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, number 41, eventually Pierre-Louis. He's out, and Paolo Gatto is in. Here comes Ruiz Sasakura. They tried to go forward, they couldn't do it. Acuna with the clearance. Eduardo Melo recovering the ball, putting some calm in the nerves of Lakeland. Alarcón. Alarcón goes forward. Good passes here. They try to reach for Ronald. Good dribbling by Marcal. Good work, Ronald. Now towards the center. Melo. Melo in short. Iago Tomás. Good passes by Lakeland. Now they lost it. Here comes Caleb Greening. They pass it towards Jude Saint-Cyr. Jude at full speed. He tries to go forward. And now the ball has left the field. It's a throw-in for Lakeland. Good intentions by Intercity, but they are not able to break through the defense of Lakeland. Vítor Martins, back to the goalkeeper. Sanchez. Listen towards the left side. Alarcón. Back to Vicent. Vicent with the clearance, of course. Good recovery in the midfield. And here comes Paolo Gatto. That is a foul against Ronald Marcal. No, the ref says it's just a throw-in for Lakeland. Radial de la Cruz Conde saying, let's go, Inter. These 3 points are ours. If Intercity manage to do a comeback, if Intercity wins today, they're going to be leaders of the Florida West Conference. Melo lost it. Recovery. Intercity tries to go forward. What a great intervention and recovery by Alarcón. And here comes Iago Tomás with the pass towards the left side. There's no offside position. Acuna. No. Yeah, there was an offside position right there. The assistant referee took his time to raise his flag. It's a free kick for Intercity. Cárdenas. Giovanni Smith. Good passes here. Herrera. Isaac Herrera going forward. Jude Saint-Cyr lost it. And now, Martin. Vitor Martins with the long pass. The header by Giovanni Smith. The appearance right there by Iago Tomás. Good. Did you see that nutmeg from Iago Tomás, ladies and gentlemen? Incredible work by number 5. And right now, here comes Gustavo Oliveira. Opening the ball with Ronald Marcal. He just came in. Ronald. Back to Iago Tomás. In short with Eduardo Melo. Here comes Alarcón. There's no foul from Jamie Thomas. But Gustavo Oliveira recovered it. He tries to pass forward. There's no foul there. Good clearance by Cárdenas. Lakeland still in possession of the ball. 15 minutes of the second half. Joao Indio. Indio towards the center. Iago Tomás. Once again to Joao Indio. And Indio back to Melo. Eduardo with Alarcón. Going forward. They tried. Great dribbling by Ronald, who opens with Alarcón. Alarcón back to Ronald Marcal. And now Ronald passes the ball back to Sanchez. It was a dangerous play. Laguerre. Good work by Edison. The pass towards Caleb. Here comes Greening. Vitor Martins, ladies and gentlemen. It was an amazing defensive play by Vitor Martins. That should be said. Still, Lakeland should push forward and not go back that much time. Forza Intercinter, Radial de la Cruz Conde. And right now, Lakeland United wasting a little bit of time as Vitor Martin argues with the ref about the foul. Let's go, Lakeland. Good afternoon, everybody, says Orlando Franchini. The ref signaling that Vitor Martins should be substituted. At least that was a clear gesture from the ref. The substitution. Maybe there's a substitution being made in Intercity. Let's see. Right now, the game will continue with this free kick for Lakeland United. There goes. The game continues. Vitor Martins. Vitor plays it long. Ruiz Sakura. The recovery by Jude Saint-Cyr. Iago Tomás. I really like the way Iago Tomás played today. A key player in the midfield. Good pass. Looking to push forward with Paolo Gatto. Paolo with the pass. The recovery by Cárdenas back to Alexander Acuna. And Acuna with the dribbling. Risky, but good job. Miguel Pinto Martínez, Pedro León, el compadre. Right now, there are no balls in the field. That's why the match Hasn't continued, and now it shall continue with Joao Indio and a throw-in for Lakeland United as we approach the 20th minute of the second half. Joao Indio is gonna play long, looking for Paolo Gatto, Ruiz Sasakura. And that's no foul. Sasakura fights for the ball. That was an offensive foul. Advantage rule. Recovery by Lakeland. And the ball goes out without a single foul. Then it shall be a throw-in for Lakeland. There it goes. Oliveira. Gustavo in short with Iago Tomas. Iago Tomas opens the ball towards the left side. Good opportunity here. Here comes Ronald Marcal. Good dribbling by Ronald. Jimenez with the header. Sending the ball out of the field. Let's go, team. Let's go, Inter, says Leonela León. Alarcón. Now towards the right with Eduardo Melo. We still have a lot of match ahead of us. 25 more minutes to go. Throwing for Lakeland. There goes the pass through Ronald Marcal. Ronald. Iago Tomas. Good passes from Lakeland here. They just want to have the ball. Alarcón with Melo. Eduardo with Joao Indio. Iago Tomas. The assistant referee raised his flag. And it's going to be a ball for Intercity offside position. Now the players from Lakeland arguing with the assistant referee. Acuna. No, wait. The ref didn't blow his whistle, so Luis Mercado was not allowed to play the ball. Herrera in short with Jude Sainzer. Jude now going forward. Good run. Laguerre lost it. Jude recovered it and played it with Jimenez. Jacob with a long pass to the left. The recovery by Vitor Martins. Iago Tomas. Good dribbling by Iago. Once again, key player in the midfield for Lakeland today. And right now, Gustavo Oliveira. In short with Ronald Marcal. Ronald towards the right side with Joao Indio. Joao towards the center with Vitor Martins. And Vitor Martins with his teammate. Now towards Alarcón. Alarcón takes his time back to Iago Tomas. Iago Tomas with Eduardo Melo. Eduardo Melo first touch to Gustavo Oliveira. Melo with Oliveira. Oh, this time they lost it. Recovery. Jamie Thomas. Jamie tries to go forward with a long pass. He wins the throw-in for Intercity. There goes the throw-in. The header by Alarcón. Giovanni Smith. Jude Sainzer. Once again Alarcón. And now the clearance by Vitor Martins. Dangerous play once again. And a free kick for Lakeland United in a defensive position, ladies and gentlemen. 22 minutes of the second half. Lakeland United is still winning. All thanks to that penalty kick from Gustavo Oliveira. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in, watching this match live. If you're a Lakeland United fan, remember after this game, Lakeland United 2, formerly known as the Academy of Lakeland United, is going to be playing their season opener against Shock City FC for the Division 1 of the UPSL. They ask for an offside position from Paolo Gatto. The pass towards Ruiz Sasakura, the tackle. Let's look at the tackle from Luis Mercado, stopping the play. Good, great intervention. And here comes Isaac Herrera. Recovery by Joao Indio. Eduardo Melo lost it. The ball got out of the field. It shall be then a throw-in. Once again, the pass from Paolo Gatto. The tackle from Luis Mercado was amazing. Carlos Pinto saying that Intercity should widen up a little bit and that Pedro León should come in. Here comes Ronald Marcal with the pass towards Paolo Gatto. Finally, the catch by Acuna. Alexander puts the ball back into play. Long ball. Alarcon with the header. Jude Saint-Cyr with the control. They try to go forward. And this is going to be a goal kick. Goal kick for Lakeland United. The ref takes this moment to stop the match. Hydration break, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the players to drink some water and be ready for 20 more minutes of football here at Haines City. At the Feltrim Sports Complex, Lakeland United is winning 1-0 against Intercity. If you want to know when's the next match of Lakeland United of Intercity after today, let me tell you. Lakeland United will be playing next Sunday, next week, September the 24th, in an away game against Clearwater Chargers. Meanwhile, Intercity will be playing one day prior, next Saturday, September the 23rd, in a home game against FISA Elite. Those are the next matches that both Lakeland and Intercity have after today's game. "25 minutes of the second half, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't had that many opportunities in the second half, aside from one shot from Ruiz Sakura, a great save by Alexander Acuna. Not a lot of situation for Intercity, really. At the start, Inter did have a good header by Caleb Greening, but Jude Saint-Cyr wasn't able to touch the ball midway through. He could have scored, but he wasn't able to reach it. Really, it has been a difficult match for Intercity in the offensive part. They weren't able to shoot that much, to create good opportunities. And maybe it's just like Carlos Pinto says, maybe Intercity should try to widen up a little bit, try to play by the sides. Well, Herbert Portillo, the head coach of Intercity, had his last chance of telling his players what he desired to do before the game ends. We shall wait and see if his instructions are clear, if what he has planned is gonna work out. Remember, this is gonna continue with a goal kick for Lakeland United. The Spanish goalkeeper, Vincent Sanchez, I believe he's going to play in short with Vitor Martins. Yeah. And now Vitor Martins with Alarcón. Alarcón comes forward. Long pass from Alarcón. The header by Iago Tomás. They asked for an offside position from Paolo Gatto. The assistant referee did raise his flag. It's going to be a free kick for Intercity, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Inter! We can do it, says Leonela León. The fans from Intercity have not given up. And I'm sure the players also still desire the game for Intercity. We know that number 12, Pedro Luis León, has been subbed in. We just saw him. We need number 9 substitute on the field, please, and thank you. If we are referring to the number 9, it's going to be Fielder Blaze in Intercity. Long pass, the recovery by Jude Saint-Cyr. The pressure right there by number 2. There goes Mercado towards Jimenez. The clearance right there by the defense of Lakeland. Once again, Jimenez. Back to Mercado. Paolo Gatto fights for the ball. Jimenez putting everything on the line. Now he lost it. And it's a long ball from Joao Indio towards the left side. There's no foul there. Yes, the ref says it was a foul. And a free kick for Intercity. Right there, number 12, Pedro Luis León, telling his teammates to go forward, of course. They need to find the equalizer as soon as possible. Acuña with Mercado. Luis Mercado going forward. It's a long pass. It's a good one. Looking for Giovanni Smith. But first, Vicente Sanchez with the catch. Good intervention by the Spanish goalkeeper. Sanchez put the ball down on the ground. Now he played it long. Let's try to see if Paulo Gatto or Sasakura reach it. León with the header. I don't think it was a foul. But the ref says that Pedro Luis León did indeed foul Paulo Gatto. In this one, I don't agree with him. It's a free kick for Lakeland. Once again, I think there's a substitution being made. This time, I believe it's being made. Let's see. Difficult to see. Difficult to call. Free kick, Iago Tomás ready to do it. There goes the free kick towards the right side. Joao Indio. Back to Iago Tomás. Here comes Víctor Martins. Alarcón. Going forward, bad pass from Alarcón this time. It's a throw-in. Intercity puts the ball back into the field. 15 more minutes to go. Number 20 has come on in. The pressure by Intercity. Vicente Sanchez with the clearance. It's going to be a throw-in. Not a corner kick, a throw-in. A throw-in, a throw-in. That's what the assistant referee is telling Intercity's player. Not a corner kick, just a throw-in. Jacob Jimenez looks like he wants to play a long throw-in towards the box, looking for a header. There goes the ball. Ruiz Sakura with the clearance, the shot, the header from Víctor Martins, the header right there. And Intercity lost it. Iago Tomás on the left side. Paolo Gatto looking for Ruiz Sakura. Sakura with the pass towards Joao Indio. Indio with the control, with the pass towards the left side, looking for Ronald Marcal. Good control by Ronald. Marcal with the dribbling. There's foul. And it's going to be a yellow card right there. Another yellow card for Intercity. A free kick for Lakeland United. Just what they wanted. Number 19, Iveson Hovin, was just shown the yellow card. Hmm. 13 more minutes to go. Ronald Marcal down on the ground. That's why the match is currently stopped. Ronald comes back up. Joao Indio exchanging words with Gustavo Oliveira. This was the foul from Iveson Hoven. Number 19, the ref did not hesitate to show the yellow card. Final minutes of the game. Lakeland United winning their first game in the United Premier Soccer League Florida West Conference fall season. Right now, Lakeland is playing with 10 players since Ronald Marcal is out. Gustavo Oliveira with the cross, the header, Ruiz Sakura! The Japanese winger, ladies and gentlemen, appeared and scored. Lakeland United is winning 2-0 thanks to a wonderfully crafted play. The cross from Gustavo Oliveira, the header by Víctor Martins, and the finishing touch from Rui Sasakura. Number 19 with his second goal in the season. Rui Sasakura, the top goal scorer of Lakeland United. But one should praise the whole Lakeland team, the whole Lakeland squad for that goal. Víctor Martins for the header, Gustavo Oliveira for the cross, and of course, Rui Sasakura for that amazing finishing touch. Now Intercity is down by 2. A really good goal. It really was. Good pass from Alarcón towards the left side. 11 minutes left. If Intercity wants to make a comeback, or at least reach an equalizer, they should score as soon as possible. Paolo Gatto. Good pressure by Intercity. They recovered it. I believe that was a foul. Gustavo Oliveira with the clearance. Acuna comes out and heads the ball out of the dangerous position. Paolo Gatto is down on the ground. The ref should stop the match. Let's see. Paolo comes back up with a lot of pain. That's evident. Ronald Marcal. Marcal went down. It's another free kick. And now the ref allows the medical staff to come on in and help Paolo Gatto. He was clearly showing some signs of pain. He had a lot of difficulties coming back up. We have 10 more minutes before the end of the match. It was on his own. There was no foul play involved. What I shall say is that Paolo Gatto may have suffered a muscular injury, and he may not be able to continue the game. With the help of the spray, Paolo is gonna try and finish the game. There's a substitution about to be made in Lakeland United. No, the game continues. The game continues with Alarcón. Ginso Alarcón going back with Vicente Sanchez. Sanchez going forward. Let's see, Joao Indio with the control. The ball is inside of the field. Joao Indio, he goes forward, inside of the box. He goes out, he makes a shot, and Alexander Acuna, once again, the goalkeeper from Intercity, helping Inter not receive another goal. Lakeland tries to recover the ball. They did it. Ronald Marcal. Ronald back to Alarcón. Alarcón with Eduardo Melo. Melo takes his time and now goes to the left. Here comes Lakeland at the end of the match, looking for the third goal. Ronald Marcal, Oliveira, Melo, Joao Indio. Indio back to Gustavo Oliveira. Good pressure by Intercity. Alarcón catches the rebound. On the left. The clearance right there. And a new throw-in for Intercity. Lakeland pushes forward. An offensive foul from Paolo Gatto. And a free kick for Intercity. Leonela Leon saying, let's go. Stop wasting time. Orlando Francini saying, quiet game. It's not necessary violent fouls. In this case, resulting in the second goal. The pressure, the recovery. Jude Saint-Cyr opening the ball towards the right side. And the ball came out. 7 minutes, just 7 minutes before the end of the match. Lakeland United achieving their first victory, the current champions of the Florida West Conference, against Intercity, a team that so far had not met defeat. Vitor Martins. That is a foul against Vitor. They charge him from behind, and it could even be a yellow card. Let's see. No, the ref lets the striker pass, but it wasn't a clear foul against Vitor. And another free kick for Lakeland. Once again, the medical staff comes in. The match is stopped. I do believe that after a lot of time that was used to attend to the players who were down on the ground, the ref should allow at least 4 or 5 minutes of added time, of injury time. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for staying tuned until the end of the game right here at Lakeland's YouTube channel. This is a broadcast produced by Better Media that has the direction of Luciana Echeverri and counts with the assistance of Jairo Quiñone. Without them, and without all of you, of course, this broadcast, this streaming would not be possible. If you can, if it's not much to bother, please leave a like because it really helps the channel to grow. If you're a Lakeland United fan, remember, after this game, the Academy of the Swans, Lakeland United 2, will be making their season opener in the Division 1 of the UPSL against Shock City. So, if you want, please stay tuned in the YouTube channel of Lakeland United. There goes the ball, looking for Paolo Gatto. The header by Intercity. The recovery by Ronald Marcal. Reaching number 11. There goes Lakeland United. Bruno Matte. Good tackle from behind. And a corner kick for Lakeland United. Here comes Ronald Marcal, ready to do this corner kick as we approach to the end of the game. Thanks, Andrea. Thanks to all of you who stay until the end of the match. The header and an easy catch for Alexander Acuna. Long pass towards the right. Good control, but a little bit long. So, recovery by Lakeland. Good dribbling. The recovery by Leon. And here comes number 17. Good tackle. Clean tackle. Good recovery by number 40. Mateus Franca. Melo lost it. Intercity with Smith going forward. There's no foul there. A clean recovery by Lakeland. Once again, the rebound got to Giovanni Smith. Tackle from behind, foul, free kick, and let's see. It's going to be a yellow card. No yellow. Yeah, yellow card for number 40, Mateus Franca. Well, if there's any chance for a comeback, if there's any chance for a miracle, Intercity should seize the opportunity and score right now. We see number 19, Iveson Hoven, ready to be in charge of this ball, but also number 9, Fielder Blaze. It's going to be Hoven. There goes the cross towards the far post. The header. Good opportunity. Good opportunity by Intercity, but the header was off target. Goal kick for Lakeland United as we approach the end of the match. Let's go, guys. Keep focus, says Leonela Leon. The pressure by Intercity works out, but they are not able to recover the ball, to retrieve it. It's a new throw before Lakeland. There goes the throw-in. The ref stops the match. and gives the ball back to Lakeland. There goes the throw-in. Jude Saint-Cyr with the pressure and with a foul. Some players of Intercity already bothered with the way the ref has managed the game. There goes the free kick, the recovery. No, there's no recovery. Lakeland, now they lost it. In the midfield, good recovery by Lakeland. There's no offside position from number 11, Bruno Mate. Yes, there was. Free kick. Last minute of regular time. There goes the kick. The control by fielder Blaze. It's a good opportunity here. The last opportunity for Intercity. Vicent Sanchez, the Spanish goalkeeper, with key interventions alongside the game. He did not participate that much, but when he did it with a lot of conviction, a lot of courage, and that's why, in part, Lakeland United has not conceded any goals today. Ronald Markel trying to recover the ball. Good run here by Jude Saint-Cyr. Looking for Blaze. Fielder with the pass towards number 17. Vitor Martins with the recovery. And it's a foul. I should really say that Vitor Martins has had a great game today, defensively speaking. As the rain starts to pour once again. It's difficult to pick an MVP, but if I had to choose one, I will stay with number 19, Rui Sasakura. In the end, he was the player who received the foul that ended up in a penalty kick for Lakeland, that ended up in the first goal of the match. And he was the player who scored the last goal of this game. Rui Sasakura from Japan to Haines City. The header by Franca. The recovery by Intercity. Gustavo Oliveira fights for the ball, but he cannot retrieve it. The ball got out. A new throw-in for Lakeland. Lakeland already put the ball back into play. Paolo Gatto. Good recover. I do not agree with the ref. I don't think there was a foul against Paolo Gatto. Free kick for Lakeland United. Ronald Marcal. Back towards the left side. Now back to Ronald. Ronald with the dribbling. Good run by Ronald, but he lost it. On the left side, Gustavo Oliveira. Oliveira with the cross. Good one to Franca Mateus. Good dribbling. Franca, now he lost it. Still, he did an amazing dribbling show off. One may say that it was a little bit cheeky. I think he showcased his abilities in a good way, trying to surpass the defender. Vitor, o mejor zagueiro do Brasil, the best center back from Brazil, says Rodrigo William. Well, he really showed it today. The clearance by Eduardo Melo, who's now playing as a defender, trying to secure the victory. The W. Intercity has to do the throw-in a little bit back. We're playing the last minute of the match. Mercado going forward. Intercity with the opportunity. And the clearance. The rebound go towards Intercity. They still are going forward. Good dribbling, good opportunity. Amazing opportunity that they shoot. Now they get cleared off. This is in part why Intercity wasn't able to win today's match. They hesitated a lot when they had the opportunities. Oliveira. Gustavo guarding the ball. He got down. That was a foul. Yes. No arguing there. Free kick for Lakeland. Rodrigo William vai deixar saudades, irmão. Deus abraçou sua vida e sua carreira para cima. Which I believe, although I don't know much Portuguese, he wishes the best in the career for Vitor Martins. Brother of the soul, something like that. Vitor Sanchez with the dribbling and the pass towards Alarcón. Going forward with Oliveira. Oliveira pouring in light. And finally, Acuna. Alexander. Alexander almost lost it. When the ref, ladies and gentlemen, blows his whistle and the match has officially ended. Right here at Haines City in the Feltrim Sports Complex, Lakeland United has won for the very first time in this United Premier Soccer League Florida West Conference Premier Division fall season. All thanks to the goals from Gustavo Oliveira from a penalty kick and Rui Sasakura, the top goal scorer of the Swans. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember, we're going to have another game of Lakeland United. Lakeland United 2 will be playing in just a few minutes against Shock City FC. Once again, it has been a pleasure, and as we watch the match highlights of the game, let me tell you, this was a broadcast produced by Better Media with the direction of Luciana Echeverri and the assistance of Jairo Quiñones. Thank you so much for being on the other side. Please leave your like, leave your comments. Lakeland United will play next Sunday against Clearwater Chargers. Intercity will play next Saturday against Visa Elite. Ladies and gentlemen, bye-bye until the next match of the UPSL.